Alright, looks like I might be streaming. Let's see about that. Let's see my channel, paid memberships, go here. Let's see if this will work. I haven't done this in a while. YouTube Studio, and okay, there's the beer thing, and settings, what's new, other features, and let's go back to classic mode. Just skip it and go to classic mode so I can find out where the hell my video is at the moment. Live streaming, there you go. I need to test to see if the microphone is working before I start the game. Yes, it is, but the audio sounds like it's shit. Is theater mode the reason? I've got Windows Sonic for headphones. Still sounds like shit. I haven't checked my audio in a long time. Let's see. What about feedback modes? Let's see, it's been a bit... I've got headphones on, so I'm not going to get any feedback from the sound from the other thing. Let's see, unnatural distance right about now. Sounds a bit bad. This is just a test. I'm going to have to start a new broadcast afterwards. Let's see if I do this and I go to audio. Open volume mixer, open sound settings. And test the microphone. Well, the master volume is up, and choose your output device. Well, I'm fine with that. How about microphone? Well, there's your microphone setting right there. Microphone Yeti. Oh, it's using the wrong microphone. No wonder. Okay, let's try this microphone. Okay, let's try this microphone. Still sounds bad, but let's see. I need to disable that. Like, I have the webcam turned off, but if I take away the source, and I just delete it, remove, there you go. The game's going to be auto detect, and that should be turned off. I think the audio sounds a little better. If I just go to that's theater, that's amphitheater, jazz club, opera hall, stone hall. Let's turn off the equalizer effects. Let's turn off the equalizer effects. Why do I still have this echo? Mic's on, cam is off. Source mode, scout mode, pro mode, smart volume, surround, ambience, stereo. Okay, we're on stereo. Quadraphonic. Could try quadraphonic. I think things are improving a little bit. I'm not sure though. Well, I think it's as good as it's going to get for a live stream. I would definitely have cleaner audio for a recording. But let's start the game and see what I get. Okay, so the game is starting. If the game will ever start. Oh, you're gonna sync? Is that it? Okay. That is a loud motherfucking game. Alright, so English. What is this? I can barely hear myself. Let's check out the audio. Really sounds loud. How's that? Testing. I guess it's fine. Alright, so choose your employee ID. You know what I don't have up is my... I don't have up the chat. So let's see. Top chat. Let's pop it out. Just in case anyone shows up, I can say hi to them. Okay, select your ID. Photo, huh? Old man, blue man, Afro chick, ginger, middle age, SJW, Harley Quinn wannabe, blue boy, anime girl, emo boy, old lady. I guess I'll be emo boy. Here's your badge. Proceed to the elevator. You're hired. Year 1. A whole year in this building, huh?
Hey, you! Are you a hard-working farmer? Let me...
Okay, you're hired. Welcome, new employee. You're late. Everyone is here. They're just standing, blinking. We need instructions. This isn't just about you anymore. All these workers will do whatever you say, so let's see how to fit this workforce in. Just have everyone pick up their green data cubes and drop it again. So I have to have them pick it up and drop it. Step, pick up, and drop. Okay. Step. Oh, you have to pick a direction. Oh, okay. Pick up. Drop. Okay, that works. Okay, planes have done again. Welcome, year 2. Continue to elevator. Okay. A whole year of picking things up and putting them down. Sweet! The line of data cubes is too far away to read. Tell the workers to move the entire line of data cubes down by 2 tiles. So move, pick, move, move. Okay, fine. Step. Down. Pick up. Move it down by 2. Step. Step. Drop. Is that it? Alright, they're doing everything. Okay, that was pretty easy. Long distance delivery. Year 4. I read a book, so important I'll let you browse it later. I would like you to completely clear my mind, and also the room. Data cubes need to be picked up. Pick up data cubes next to you. Keep walking until you exit the room through those convenient holes. Those bottoms of those infinite holes? Yeah, that's a very good question to think about while meditating. Jump. Now work. They won't actually jump into the air. This is one of those things where you... Okay, so... Oh, it's like go-to. Just a programming game? Step. Pick up. Step. Oh, I see what they want to do. That. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Ah! Ah! And everyone dies. So the robots are just trying to kill everybody. Cool. I am a sunset, I am hungry, anyone gonna get lunch? Well, you killed all the people, so we're all gonna go to lunch. Alright. Important decision. 5 years. 4 years of killing people that way, then 5 years of killing people this way. Would you prefer a shrinking spider of doom or go to a really fun birthday party? Now you have a new command to help you decide. Talk about our left and our right. Okay, so... You have an eternal doom and... Oh, I see. They want you to die through the holes instead of dying any other way. Choose wisely. I'll see you there. If... Oh. Okay. So, if a hole on left side, walk right. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could make it easy and you step to the right, pick up, and then from there, if hole on right, walk left, else walk right. That would be the easiest one. Or I could do the whole commands from the beginning to take into consideration all the possibilities. So, like, if what? Oh, if a hole, if the right side, if the left side is a hole, step right. There you go. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I have to nest it. And then I'll probably have to jump. Okay, fine, step right. And then, I mean, I'm just trying to do all my bases. I could make this super simple. Step right 1, pick up. And then if hole on right, walk left, else walk right. And I win. But let's make it complicated. Let's do all of the possibilities right away. So let's see, if there's a hole on the right, walk to the left. To the hole on the left, walk right. Okay. That's fine. Now, if, or else, yeah. Else, step to the right. Now, that's fine. If there's a hole on the left, step right. In this case, there is no hole on the left. So if you have a hole on the left, well, that's not going to work because they're all just going to not go in there. Okay, so no, I can't do it this way because I can't nest for that condition. Okay, I have to do it the easy way. Okay, fine. Step to the right by 1, then pick up. All right, and now these motherfuckers are over here. And then I'll say, look, if you have a hole on the right, you know, what are my other options? Okay, if it's a worker, if it's a hole, if it's a wall. Okay. So, we're gonna step right. Oh, else do something? What's something? If something? If equals something? Oh, if equals nothing. Okay. So if there's nothing. So hole and nothing. Nothing means a blank space that's not a hole. Alright, fine. This isn't too hard. So, in this case, if nothing to the right, step right. No, I got it. This is easier than I'm making it out to be. I got this. Trust me. If data cube is on left, then step left. Else, if equals data cube on left, step left. If equals data cube on right, if right equals data cube, then step right. Yeah, see? And then, so look, if they see a data cube, if on the right is a data cube, if on the left is a data cube, step left. Else, if a data cube is on the right, step right. Then pick up. And then we're just going to step and jump. Step and jump. Step. And then you can step and commit suicide all day long. Okay? That'll work. That'll work. What? Oh, I told him to step down. Ugh, fuck. Can I just tell him to step in the direction they're going? Apparently you can't. That makes them pick up all of the stuff. And, okay, look, if data cube is on the left, step left, and then just jump left over and over again until you die. Else, if data cube is on the left, step, pick up, step, pick up, and jump. Step, okay, pick up, dumbass. Step to the right. If data cube is on the left, step left. Pick up, step. Step left. Jump. Else, if data cube is on the right, step right, pick up, step right, and then just go to last command. That'll work. Yeah, see? That's not too hard. I was trying to do all-encompassing, and I guess it's just you gotta be simpler than that. That was truly a feat of engineering. I feel like attending the party. I don't feel like attending the party, but you guys have fun. There is no party. You're killing everybody. Get into the elevator. A little exterminator. Oh, this one. I'm learning programming. In fact, I solved this wonderful sort of. The worker's supposed to go pick up that cube without failing. These holes something went wrong, so I'll allow you to fix it for me. Watch what happens together. Oh, well, you done fucked up then, haven't you? Why don't you just tell him to walk down unless there's a hole down? And then have a condition where if hold right, step left. You know? And then... I see what he was doing, you know. Walk down unless hold down. Hold down, have another condition, if hole left, step right, and then repeat until hole left. But I see what he was doing. And in particular case, I mean, he has 6 commands right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for some reason, he decided to step, step, step. And you're supposed to say, if... Okay, I know what he was doing. If this, before you edit program, use this button to step through one at a time. Really? I have to do this one at a time? Okay, here. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright, fine. Now I can edit the program. He walked his ass all the way down to here, and then he said step to the right. And then what you're supposed to do is say, if there's a hole on the bottom, continue to step right. Else step down. If bottom equals hole, if bottom equals hole, step right. Else step down. Then pick up. Else, and I'll just say step down, and he goes step, 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 jump. Yeah. That wasn't too hard. Came to the elevator. Collation station. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna have them... Okay, I have to line up the things here. Fine. Just step down. If there's not a hole below you, step down. Okay? If down does not equal hole, then step down. But inside this, if data cube, then step down. And then I can probably go jump, right? Yeah. Here. If down doesn't equal hole, keep stepping, right? But inside this, if down equals data cube, pick up. Alright? Otherwise, he's just gonna step down again. And when it's not a hole, then we can just say drop. Because once they get below this loop, they're gonna drop. Nothing to pick up. Nothing to pick up. Nothing to pick up. There was stuff to pick up. Okay, oh, hold on a second. If down equals data cube... Oh, you're not picking up the... Oh, if down equals data cube... No. If that equals data cube, pick up. Okay, fine. Let's try again. Yeah, that's not so bad. They're gonna walk until there's a hole. Then they're gonna drop it. That's easy. Now we're living dangerously, really on the edge. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Troubleshooting when you program. Intro to Morale Office. Year 8.
Congratulations. You're doing great.
8 years?
I cannot believe how great you're doing.
As your employee morale officers,
We are here to offer occasional tips on how to keep your workers feeling delighted.
for example,
Come on up, Jeff.
We find that workers appreciate an occasional confirmation of a job well done,
Do they
You
now?
might say, congratulations, you're doing great.
followed by a gentle but firm pat on the rear.
That a boy Jeff.
When I was his age, I was a refrigerator.
Good work, everyone.
You know how many salads wilted inside me?
With enough teamwork and engineering, even a kitchen appliance can become a mid-level office manager.
We're not just building data solutions.
We're building a family.
Dynamic angles. Year 9. What am I supposed to do? That was a good cup of coffee. You're a robot. What are you drinking coffee for? Who wants to do something crazy? See that nice, steady, straight, horizontal line of data cubes? Let's be wild to turn it into a diagonal line. This is really good. Leave that first diagonal cube where it is. And make the line descend like a staircase. Display it at a 45-degree angle. Whoever heard of such a thing? What the hell is this? Comment. Use comments to leave helpful notes for yourself in the program. Does not affect your program in any way. Well, we can step, we can pick up. And then I suppose I can say if there's a data cube to the left, then drop your data cube. But only after 2 steps. Step, pick up. Step, pick up. No, that's only going to work if... Then take a step. And say if no data cube to the left, drop. Because hopefully the computer registers that the person holding the data cube also has a data cube. Probably not. So, step, and then pick up, because everybody has it, right? And then we're gonna step. And then here's the if. If to the left, there is no data cube, then drop. Step. Jump. That didn't work because it doesn't register them as... It doesn't register the one. I didn't know it wouldn't do that. Okay, so how about if there is no data cube to the left, take a step, else drop. If no data cube to the left, step down. Jump. Else, drop. Hello? Okay, look, if to the right, to the left, there's no data cube, you pick it up. Yeah, pick up, step. If to the right there's no data cube, jump. Oh, that's right, step. Else, drop. Jump to that. Hello? You step, you pick up, you step. Here. If to the right, no data cube. Okay, here. If to the right, a data cube. Step and drop. Because she'll have a data cube to the left. My left. No one else will. So if there's a data cube to your left, step, drop. Else, step. Yeah, that works. If, okay, you step. If there is a data cube to your right, drop. So you step, and she'll have a data cube, so she drops. If there's a data cube to your right, and you're gonna pick up. Step, pick up, step, step, pick up. If data cube to your right, okay, I got this, pick up. If data cube you pick up. If you have a data cube to your right, step down and drop. Else, get rid of this drop. So if there's data cube, so you're right there. If there's data cube to your right, your commands are step and drop. But for you, there's no data cube to your right. So your command will be step and then jump. Yeah, that's not too hard. Step down. Easy! Of course I did! You're talking to the master here. Wait. Use 5 or fewer commands? Your solution completed in 5 seconds, on average. I'm supposed to do it in 5 commands? 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 5. Oh, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Well... 1, 2, 3. This is 5 commands. This is 6 commands right here. How are you gonna do this in 5 commands? Make the code cleaner, right? Alright, so... if there's no data cube to your right... step. How about if there's a data cube below you? No. That adds a command line. I mean, this was easy to do, but how are you going to do it in 5 moves? I mean, 2 moves have to be step and pick up. 2 moves have to be an if-else move. So, that's 4 moves right there. Well, I can say step. If there's a data cube to your right, step and drop. Else step. Oh, if there's a data cube to your right, step and drop, else step. Oh, 8, that's oh, if there's a data cube to your right, else. Okay, first we're gonna pick up. Well, we have to step and pick up. Else step. And then maybe there's a pickup. I kinda don't need this step in here. I mean, this will work, right? Nothing to pick up. Oh, I know. But you gotta solve it in so many seconds. This is 7 commands. Optimal size, use 7 commands instead of 8. So, and complete it in 6 or fewer seconds. Average over 25 random tests, your solution completed in 13 seconds. Your all-time fastest solution averaged 5 seconds. Completed in 6 or fewer seconds with 5 commands. 6 or fewer seconds with 5 commands, huh? Alright. I don't want you to test every time if there's data cube to your right. Step drop, else step pick up. There's no go-to line, so I can't just tell him. I mean, you know, if to your right, step and drop. You can't get rid of this else command, you know? There's no else if, because that would be implied, right? Step pick up, I mean, 5 seconds was easy with 8 pieces of code, but they want it in 5 pieces of code and in 6 seconds. Ugh. How about just... everyone knows that there's a data cube to your left. You can pick up. Alright, if there's data cube to your right, you can pick up. If they step down and there's data cube to everyone's right, they can pick up. And then... well, first you need a step. So I mean, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're gonna need a jump for step and if data cube. Okay, now it just got kind of hard if they want me to optimize this in 5 steps and 6 seconds. I could just say step, jump, right? I mean, step and jump, step and jump. They're just gonna step. Step down. So the first command is they step, right? And then, I know this is still 8 commands, but they're gonna step down. And if there's a data cube to their right, they can pick up. Okay, fine. So, fine. Then, else, and I'll say step. Pick up, step. They're gonna step down. If data cube to the right, pick up. Now see, if data cube to the right, pick up. And then I can just tell them to go and step. And then say, if no data cube to the right, drop. So they're gonna step down. If data cube, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already have 5 commands here. So if there's data cube to the right, they're going to pick up and step. They're always gonna step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure I can do this in 7 commands. So, I mean, you know. I mean, step, jump is how we're gonna do it. If you have a data cube to your right, pick up. Okay? If you have a data cube to your right, pick up. And then, if you don't have a data cube to your right... Yeah. If you have a data cube to your right, pick up. Else, drop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will probably work, but, you know. Ah, you bastard. They have a data cube to the right, so pick up. And step. How about if person has data cube? You can't do if person has data cube. You can only do if a direction. Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna step. If they have a data cube, pick it up. Else, if you have a data cube, pick it up. And then you have to do step and drop, you know. Yeah. Else, you're gonna step and drop. But, you know, you're gonna step. This isn't gonna work. See, my first command was better. It was 8 lines of code, though. Alright. If there's a data cube... No. We're just gonna have to step over and over again. That has to be a loop. That really does. It just has to be. But there has to be a nested command. I already have 4 commands here. And it's in 5? Come on. You don't need an else in the statement. You can nest an if, you know? You can do if something then in one line. Otherwise, it'll skip the line completely. The else statement is only needed if you need a conditional that way. So even in QBasic, you could say, if this, then this. If the first condition doesn't apply, it will skip the line altogether, and you don't need else. I mean, you need to pick up, and you need to drop. That's 2 commands right there. You need an if and an else. That's 4 commands. You need a step, if, else, pick up, and drop. That's exactly what you need. Oh, I'm sorry. Step, pick up, drop, else, if. Jump! That's 6 commands! There's no way to do this in 5 commands! You have to have a step for them to walk. You have to have a pick up. That's 2 commands. You have to have a drop. That's 3 commands. A step, a pick up, a drop. There has to be a conditional statement. That takes up 2 commands. The conditional statement, 2 commands. A pick up, a drop. That's 2 commands. A step. That's 5 commands. The jump makes it 6. Do you have to have a jump in there? Yes! Otherwise, there's no loop. Or, I just have them step down, pick up, that's 2 commands. I already tried this once. If there's one next to them, you know, step and drop. Else, that's already 6 commands. Ugh. So you have to have a jump to repeat the step command. You know? Oh, you have help from me, right? Once they've picked up their data cubes, have your worker step down forever in a loop. But if they notice there's something on a tile diagonally up and to the left, your if command can look diagonal? Oh, it can look diagonal. Well, I mean, step and pick up has to be a thing, right? You can pick up in front of you. Can't you? Yes. Pick up in front of you. Step. And then jump to the step command. If diagonal, data cube, drop. That's 7 commands. Pick up. Step. Pick up, step. Pick up, step. If it's a data cube, diagonal, drop. You don't need this step. You don't need this step at all. It can go away. And jump. That's it. The time. Well, why doesn't that work? You're gonna pick up, you're gonna step. If there's a data cube, top diagonal, drop, jump, step. Yeah, why doesn't that work? Pick up, step. Yeah, so if there's a data cube there, drop. Oh, otherwise it's nested in the if statement. Yeah, but that's 6 lines. How are you gonna do this in 5 lines? And it's not even in 6 seconds. Optimize. Yeah. And you averaged 5 seconds. How are you supposed to do this in 5 commands? You have to pick up A. You have to step 2. You have to drop 3. If else is 5. You have to jump. You have to repeat your command. Ugh. You can't do this in 5 steps. The game is totally broken. You cannot do this in 5 commands. You have to have a jump command. Look, pick up is 1. Step is 2. The if-else is 2, and you have to have a drop command. A jump command is necessary. So... like, I can't get rid of the... I can't get rid of the else statement. Yeah, see, you can't. If it could just say, if data cube up, then drop. You don't need an else statement in there. Like, else if works with nested statements. And if also works, if it's more than one command. You have if, nested, and if. But if it's only one command, you don't need an else statement in there. I know how fucking program works. But here, you have to pick up. That's a given. You have to walk. If there's a diagonal one, drop it. I'm sorry, but you cannot do this in 5 commands. Is he... have your worker step forever in a loop. Yeah, I know. Seriously, there's no way to do this in 5 commands. None. Absolutely none. These challenges can be difficult and in many cases not possible to optimize, both simultaneously with one solution. Oh, so they just tell you right away, sometimes you can't optimize them. So the game gives you a situation in which it's actually impossible. Gee, thanks, game. Pissing me off. Why is there a branch here? I guess we can try. Oh, shit. I put them down there on the floor in those horizontal lines, most of them anyway. I kind of zoned out. Why you guys fill the missing data? Just put the data cubes anywhere they fit. Order doesn't matter. I think there should be an empty slot for each of you, but as long as these horizontal lines are complete, I'm sure no one will complain. Fine. Pick up. Everyone's got one in front of them. Step infinitely. If there's a data cube... here I want, if there's a data cube on both your left and right, and if there's an empty hole and an empty hole, I would do if and if, or however it goes in this one. Right? So you pick up. Of course, you're not picking up the right cube. Then you have to step and jump, right? I mean, you just have to. There has to be a step and a jump so you can walk forever. Here, you have to have if... ugh. If to your left and right are data cubes and the step you're stepping on, right? If to the left equals a data cube, if to the right is a data cube, if on the square you're on equals nothing, then drop the fucking cube. And there you go. I'm supposed to do else right here. You know? These don't add command lines. Yeah, see, there's the else command. Right there. 7 command lines. Let's try it. How come that didn't work? I specifically said if there's one to your left, now check if there's one to your right. If there's one to your right, and there's nothing underneath of you, yeah. Something or nothing. Yeah. Oh, you have to say nothing. Then drop. Else, then jump. Yeah, that works. That's not too hard. Optimize. Use 5 or fewer commands. Give me a fucking break. And do it in 7 seconds? Okay. These challenges can be difficult and in many cases not possible to optimize both simultaneously with one solution. I can't do it. 7 seconds. See, I'm trying to nest the commands. So it's checking all 3 and I do it in 14 seconds. Double the time it tells me I can optimize it in. Well, shit. And there's no way you're going to do this in 5 commands. I mean, you need a pickup, you need a step, and you need a drop. You need an if, then, that's 5 commands. And you need a, you know, you can't do this. You can't do that in 5 commands. It's just not going to do it. But, in this case, if, you know, there's those arrows on the ground too, but that probably means nothing. See, I can solve these solutions. So, if there's a data cube... How about if there's a data cube to your right, and nothing underneath? Because why do you have to check both? There's always going to be a data cube to the right for these people. So I don't have to actually check the data cubes to the left. Okay, I just want to take away this one. Try that one. That's 6 commands. Try that one. Yeah, they don't have to check anywhere else. So don't check 3 commands, just check 2. That'll optimize time. Do it in 6 commands. My average was 12 seconds. Your solution completes in 12 seconds on average. Target was 7 seconds. Well, you have to have 2 conditionals. If there's a data cube on the right... I could say there's no data cube underneath you can drop, but that only works after steps. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. The step command can loop. But... pick up. Then 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Alright. Maybe you can do this. So pick up. Then we're going to jump and step. We're just going to keep stepping down. Or I pick up and I step down 1. I step down 2. So you pick up 1, 2, 3. I know this seems weird at first, but hold on a second. That's 4 commands! Yeah, there's no way you're going to do this in 5 commands. Because here, I can loop the jump command of step. And then I can say, if there's nothing... You can't do that. If there's nothing underneath, drop it, because in this particular case, there's not going to be anything underneath. Yeah, you can't do this. It's not going to work. I mean, I can jump... I can step the loop, but... You can do this. Keep stepping. I mean, that's 6 commands. You're not going to get this in 5 commands, but when you're walking, then Yeah, the only thing I had, you have to check too. You have to. There's no other way to do this. Unless you step all the way down first, then you can. No, you still have to test 2 commands. You know, step, 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 step. You have to pick up. You have to step. If, see, 1, 2, 3, 5 commands would be if you can do 1 conditional statement. And the only way you can do 1 conditional statement is if there was no lines as a break. If these were all together, you could do it, I suppose. You can't tell it to jump like a certain number of times either. So this is really all you get. You get 6 lines and you get 14 seconds. There's just no other way to do it. How are you going to make that any faster? You're not. You're not. You tell me how you could do this in 1 conditional check. Because you have to break the loop at some point. I can kill them in 1 turn, but, you know. So, you pick up, then you have to drop. And so if there's nothing to the bottom, you can't do this. You can't do this. It's not possible to do this in 7 seconds and in 5 commands. You can't do it. I'm convinced some of these cannot be optimized like that. Asshole. Oh shit, really? It happened again. Important data cubes, and I'll put most of them down there on the floor. I think I missed a few spots. I mean, you're not the most attentive. Not alone, hope we'll still talk soon. I know, this is our life together. So just grab those datas and fill in the horizontal lines however you like. I don't organize them for you this time, but I'm sure you can figure out how to identify where they go. Fill the data gaps. 1 gap, 2 gap, 3 gap, 4 gap, 5 gap, 6 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it's not hard to figure out. I mean, I could pick up. I can step at an angle until there's something to the right, down, and then I can step down and drop, but, you know. And then you have to step to the right, like, because they could step twice this way and you could drop. And you would be here. Then you have to step 2 this way. And then this guy is here. 1, 2. Pick up. Step at an angle until... Step at an angle... I mean, like you pick up, but you step at an angle until what? There's data on both sides? Yeah. And drop. If there's data on both sides. Yeah, step at an angle. Like, you have to check both commands. Pick up. If there isn't data on both sides, step at an angle. They step at an angle until here. There'll be data on both sides of everyone except this guy, so he'll step at an angle this way. And then he'll keep stepping at an angle until he's there. So then there's data on both sides. If there's data on both sides, then another conditional statement. If it's an empty underfoot, drop it. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to pick the bitch up. So that's a given, you know. And then step at an angle. We can step at angles. If you step at angles until there's data on both sides, and then check. If there's nothing, and if once you're stepping angles on both sides, then you can jump if there's nothing there, and then jump it, and then you can step. Because he'll keep walking until he's here. I can do this, but how am I going to do it in few commands? I mean, you can say if the left side of you does not equal... Oh, was also greater than, equal to, or less than, you know. But what is less than what? You know. And keep walking until there's not a person next to you. You need to pick shit up, and you need to step that way. If there's a person to your right, walk down. If there's not a person to your left, step down. If there's a person to your right, step diagonal. Pick up. Step diagonal. If there's a data cube underneath of you, then you need to jump somewhere. You probably need to walk down. Yeah, if there's a data cube underneath of you, you can walk down. So, like, if I grab up and then everyone steps angles 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you know, then walk down. This isn't going to work, though. Like, if there's a data cube underneath of you, you can... Like, you're going to walk 1, 2, 3, and then there's a data cube underneath of you, maybe step down. And if you step down, over, down, so that works. So everyone can pick up. And everyone can walk in angles 3 steps, except you. 1, 2, 3. And then I can have them keep walking, but in this case, no. Because you're going to be here. 1, 2, 3. And if there's not, then you drop. If there's a data cube, step down. And in this case, if there's not a person to your right, nope, that won't work. This needs a break. Yes. I could probably stop here. Till I figure this one out. This one, again, I can do this in a ton of commands. But how am I going to optimize it? So I think that's good for now. A good pilot little episode into this. Maybe I'll start the series, you know, keep this going. So let's see if I do this. Yeah, there you go. Tomorrow Corporation. Yes. Alright, that was a fun little thing. So can I turn it off?